Welcome back to Rugby Obsession. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our deep dives into the world of rugby.
Absolutely.
Today, we're heading over to France
Okay.
as they prepare for their Six Nations clash with Italy.
All right.
And let me tell you, some potential lineup changes have got everyone buzzing.
I bet.
If you love getting the inside scoop on all things rugby,
Mm-hmm.
make sure you subscribe to Rugby Obsession
Yes.
for more episodes like this one.
Definitely.
We're basing our deep dive today on a Rugby Pass article
Okay.
with a pretty attention-grabbing title.
All right.
Italy, France.
Mm-hmm.
Ramos at 10 and 7 forwards on the bench is confirmed.
Wow.
So let's unpack what this could mean for France.
Yeah, France is coming off a very tight loss to England.
Oh, yeah.
So there's definitely pressure to deliver a strong performance against Italy.
Okay, so the stakes are high.
Yeah.
What's got people talking about the lineup?
Well, the fly half position is
Okay.
generating a lot of buzz. Matthieu Jalibert started against England
Right.
in place of the suspended Romain Nintimac.
Hmm.
And while he played decently,
Yeah.
the article suggests he might not get the nod this time.
Really? So who's likely to step in at fly half then?
Well, that's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
The article points to Thomas Ramos,
Okay.
who usually plays fullback,
Right.
potentially taking on the fly half role.
That's quite a shift. Could he handle that responsibility?
Well, it might surprise some,
Yeah.
but Ramos actually excelled in this position last November.
Oh, okay.
With Leo Barre back from concussion,
Right.
it frees up Ramos to move to fly half.
Interesting. So this positional switch is a big talking point.
Yeah.
But the article hints at another surprise, too.
Yeah, exactly. Damian Penaud, who's been on fire lately,
He has.
and is just one try away from breaking Serge Blanco's record.
Wow.
Might be sitting this one out.
You're kidding. He's been crucial to France's attack.
I know it's a surprise,
Yeah.
but it seems likely that Theo Etisogbe, who is impressed in past appearances,
Yeah.
will replace him.
So changes in the backs.
Yeah.
Any shakeups in the forwards.
A couple of notable ones.
Right.
Thibaut Flamant is back after injury.
Cool.
And it looks like Mikkel Guillard might be in for his first Six Nations start,
Wow.
covering for Emmanuel Miaf, who's been unwell.
So we've got some intriguing changes in both the backs and the forwards.
They do.
But the real bombshell is this potential bench split.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
The article suggests a 7-1 split.
Okay.
7 forwards and just 1 back on the bench.
Whoa. That's unheard of. Is this even allowed?
It's incredibly rare, with South Africa being the only team to really employ this strategy at the international level.
Wow. If you're enjoying this deep dive into France's potential lineup,
Mm-hmm.
don't forget to subscribe to Rugby Obsession
Yes,
for more insightful rugby analysis.
for sure.
Now, why would France even consider such a drastic move?
That's the million-dollar question.
I know, right?
Some speculate it's a way to test the waters before their crucial match against Ireland,
Okay.
while others believe it's a response to the somewhat lackluster bench performance against England.
Interesting.
The thinking might be to bolster the pack and dominate the later stages of the game.
Okay. What do you think about this strategy? It feels like a huge gamble.
It definitely raises some eyebrows.
Yeah.
It's a bold move, and it'll be fascinating to see if it pays off.
It will.
Hmm.
The players themselves have had some interesting reactions, haven't they?
Absolutely. Paul Boutant,
Right.
a forward,
Yeah.
expressed relief about the guaranteed replacement with this setup.
Okay.
But Pierre-Louis Barassi,
Mm-hmm.
a center,
Right.
acknowledged the potential complications it could create.
That brings up a crucial question. What happens if a back gets injured with only one back on the bench?
Well, it seems they have a couple of contingency plans.
Okay.
Oscar Jagu,
Right.
a flanker,
Hmm.
might be called upon to cover the center position,
Interesting.
with Boudhen as a last resort. Or they might have to do some shuffling,
Yeah.
where Maxime Lucu comes on,
Right.
pushing Antoine Dupont to fly
But-
half
but-
Ramos to fullback and
Yeah.
Boré to the center.
Musical chairs in the back line.
Yeah.
All right, let's dive into this predicted starting lineup.
Okay.
Who's expected to take the field?
So according to the Rugby Pass article,
Yeah.
starting 15 looks like this.
Okay.
Leo Barre at fullback,
Right.
Theo Etisogbe, and Yorm Mofana on the wings.
Okay.
The center pairing is Pierre-Louis Barassi and Gaël Ficou.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Ramos is slated for fly half,
Right.
and the dynamic duo of Antoine Dupont and Paul Boutant will hold down the halfback positions.
So we see Ramos at fly half and quite a few changes to the backs.
Indeed.
Okay.
Moving on to the forwards,
All right.
we have Gregory Aldrit and Charles Ollivon flanking Boutant.
Yep.
Mikel Guillard and Thibaut Flamand in the second row.
Okay.
And the front row trio of Cyril Bale,
Right.
Julian Marchand, and Uini Antonio.
It's great to see Guillard potentially getting a start in such a crucial match.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, the replacements are where things get really interesting.
Right.
Peter Malvaca, Reda Wardy, Sipili Felatea, Romain Taofifinua, Cameron Woolke, Francois Craw, and Oscar Gigoux make up the forward contingent.
Right.
With Maxime Lucu as the lone back.
That's a seriously forward-heavy bench.
That's precisely the point.
Yeah.
This 7-1 split seems designed to give France a massive physical advantage in the later stages of the game.
Interesting.
It's almost like they're saying, we're going to wear you down.
It's a bold strategy, that's for sure.
It is.
Speaking of bold strategies, if you want to stay ahead of the game in the rugby world, be sure to hit that subscribe button for Rugby Obsession.
Of course.
So what does this all mean for France's chances against Italy?
Well, on paper, France should have the upper hand. Italy hasn't won a Six Nations match this year.
It's true.
However,
but
Italy has been showing signs of improvement. And they'll be playing at home, so they can't be taken lightly.
That home advantage can be a real boost.
Yeah.
Plus, France has a lot of new combinations to work out with all these changes.
Exactly. The key will be how effectively these new combinations gel.
Right.
Especially in the back line with Ramos playing out of position.
And let's not forget the potential challenges that 7-1 bench split could create.
Right. If a backline injury occurs, France might have to get creative with their substitutions. It'll be a real test of their adaptability.
This match against Italy could be a valuable learning experience for France.
Yeah.
Especially with that big clash against Ireland coming up.
Absolutely.
What do you think is the biggest takeaway for French fans from this potential lineup?
I think the biggest takeaway is that France is willing to experiment, to try new things, and to push the boundaries of conventional thinking, whether it's the positional switch for Ramos or the 7-1 bench split.
Right.
They're sending a message that they're not afraid to take risks.
It's an exciting time to be a French rugby fan.
It is.
We want to hear from you, our listeners.
Yeah.
Do you think this experimental lineup will pay off for France? Head over to our social media channels and let us know your thoughts.
Absolutely.
And don't forget to subscribe to Rugby Obsession.
Yes.
For more in-depth analysis and discussions.
For sure.
Now let's wrap up with a look at the potential implications of this match for France's Six Nations campaign.
Okay.
What are your thoughts? This match against Italy feels like a bit of a crossroads for France.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's a chance for them to fine-tune their strategies and build momentum before they face Ireland.
Right.
A strong performance against Italy, even with an experimental lineup, would boost their confidence and send a message to their rival.
But a less than stellar performance.
Yeah.
Especially if that 7-1 split backfires.
Right.
Could raise doubts and put them on the back foot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The outcome of this match could have a ripple effect on the rest of their Six Nations campaign.
It's all about finding that right balance between experimentation and consistency.
For sure.
They need to be bold and innovative, but also ensure they're building a solid foundation for future success.
And that's what makes this match so compelling.
It is.
We get to see how France navigates this delicate balance.
Right.
And how these potential lineup changes impact their performance on the field.
It's going to be fascinating to watch it all unfold.
Absolutely.
And remember, if you want to keep up with all the twists and turns of France's Six Nations journey, be sure to subscribe to Rugby Obsession.
Yes.
We love hearing from our listeners.
You do.
What are your predictions for the France-Italy match?
Yeah, what do you think?
Do you think these lineup changes will lead to victory? Or will they backfire?
Good question.
Share your thoughts in the comments or on social media.
Yeah, let us know.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the French team's potential lineup changes.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back soon with another episode of Rugby Obsession.
Sounds good.
Until then, keep the rugby spirit alive.
And may the best team win.